Welcome to the Year 6 transition evening here at ARC Alexandra. My name is Miss Cockram. I'm the principal of the Helenswood campus, so I will be your principal in September. I hope that you and your families are safe and well in these challenging times. I would love to have you all with us here on campus at ARC Alexandra, but unfortunately we're having to do this virtually, so I hope you'll have just as good as a transition experience as you would have done if you were here in person. Now, transition is a really important time for Year 6 students, their families, and for us at school. It can be an exciting time, but it can also cause lots of nerves. And I think this year is even more important with some of you not having been in school for a while. But please don't worry if you haven't. We are already planning very carefully to make sure that you have a fantastic, successful start in September, whether you've gone back to primary school this week or not. So we are very much looking forward to you joining us for that provision in September. Now, this afternoon, you're going to hear from myself, and I'll talk you through a little bit about the school. You'll hear from Miss Phillips, who is our transition lead, and ideally she would have visited you in school by now, but unfortunately you're going to have to hear from her virtually this evening. You'll hear from Mr. Sully, who will be the head of Year 7 in September, so he will be your head of year. And you'll also hear from our head boy and head girl. Now, they lead the student council on the Helenswood campus. They have their own transition this year, so they're going to be moving to William Parker, so I imagine they are also nervous and excited, but they can tell you all about that experience here at ARC Alexandra this year. We have a virtual tour for you. Now, unfortunately, this can't be live because the classrooms are set up for COVID, so we've put together a photo montage of the school with full students, full staff, so you can see it looking its best. Now, throughout this evening, if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. There'll be time at the end of the video tour for you to write extra comments, and then I will be back with you live at the end of the video on a separate live stream to answer those questions. Please do type them in. Don't worry though if you don't get your question with us this evening, you can always email our transition address or have a look at our FAQs page on our website. So I hope you enjoy this evening. Thanks very much. So we are planning a fantastic start for you in September. Now, unfortunately, we can't confirm the date yet as we await government guidance for the date of opening, but also whether we can have all of you back. Now, ideally, we would have every single student back right from the start in September, but we are planning for every contingency. Whatever happens, there will be time though for Year 7 to be on campus and have the campus to themselves. It will give you a chance to explore the building, start to see where your lessons are going to be, to meet your tutors, to crucially bond as a tutor group and get to know the people you'll be spending the next 5 or 7 years with here at ARC Alexandra. You'll get to see our fantastic library and outdoor sports facilities. You'll get to know how to use your fingerprint to pay for your lunch, although of course free school meal, you will get that for free on your fingerprint. You'll get to find out about our IT access. Now, we're very lucky that through Microsoft 365, you will have access to the full Microsoft package at home. And for some of our students at the moment, the access to Teams, so they can virtually talk to their teachers, has been invaluable. So you'll find out all about that in September. You'll find out about our Show My Homework website and how both yourself and parents can access to see what homework you have. There's also the parent app, MCAS, which will allow parents to see things like your attendance, your reward points and how well you're doing at school, because praise is incredibly important here. We want you to be celebrated both on campus and at home. And excitingly, you'll also choose your enrichment activities. So after school on a Monday and Tuesday, there's a huge range of activities that you can be doing. Photography is a really popular one, drama, dance, we've got football, we've got gymnastics, mathematical art, languages, cooking, so 30-minute meals. There's a huge range of things that you can choose, and you'll find out all about that when you join us in September. All of our staff and students here at ARC Alexandra are incredibly excited to meet you in September. And I'm going to hand over to some of them now.
Hi, welcome to ARC Alexandra Academy. I'm Ellie, your head girl at the Helenswood campus.
And I am James, the head boy. We're sure you are all very excited and very nervous, but don't worry, everyone is in the same position. We are in Year 8 and we have our own transition this summer as we move to the William Parker campus.
We know at present we are in uncertain and unusual times, but we wanted to reassure you that we have the best staff here to support and help you make a smooth transition into secondary school. We can't wait for you to join our community here.
All of our staff are hardworking and kind and will be here to help you settle into secondary school life. We have staff at ARC Alexandra who are willing to listen and help if there is an issue. You'll have your tutor who you will see daily to celebrate your achievements and to support you at all times. Mr. Sully, your head of year, who you'll meet in a minute, is also available to help. However, we have many other staff who will be in the corridors when you move around the school, during lesson changeover and at break and lunch times, who will be available if you have a problem.
When you join us in September, there'll be lots of new things to learn. In our experience, it only took us a week to get to know our way around our campus. We are just a small school of just over 600 Year 7 and 8 students, so we always have the staff or students to ask if we got lost. Some highlights of the campus are the sports facilities, drama studio, outside picnic area, outside theatre space, and of course our canteen with a new menu that we helped to create and sample.
You will make new friends very quickly, and there will be new subjects you will never have the opportunity to learn at primary school. It will be exciting for you to try out new activities in PE, design and technology, dance, drama and enrichment. There will also be events and trips for you to attend. For example, our excellent school shows, careers workshop to hear from real world professionals, professional drama workshops and visits to local galleries, plus many more.
We have enrichment sessions on Monday and Tuesday afternoons where you can choose from a list of activities. Some of the activities this year were trampolining using the tumble track for gymnastics, mathematical art, photography, guitar, football, languages, story writing, plus many more.
There are also opportunities for you to take a leadership role at our school. Each tutor group has a student council representative who shares the views of their group at regular meetings and liaises with SLT about school development. We will be reintroducing anti-bullying ambassadors for those who would like to help their fellow students and actively promote our value of kindness. When you're in Year 8, you might even want to apply to join the junior leadership team, who help run the student council and support staff around the campus.
Arc Alexandra is a great school. We are enjoying our time here. Take care, all of you, and we hope to meet with you sometime soon.
Welcome to Arc Alexandra. My name is Mrs. Phillips and I'm lead transition for Arc. Mr. Sully and I had hoped by now we could have visited you at your primary school to meet you in person and to reassure you about the transition process. Unfortunately, due to these challenging times, we're unable to do this. So today we're here to suggest a few ways of how you can prepare during the summer to be ready to join us in September. You will have received in a pack a transition booklet like this one. It's in there, it's a few suggestions of how you can prepare for September. There is a clear outline of equipment you are required to bring with you. You'll also need a plain coloured rucksack to hold all your books and PE kit, which is essential. Practice how you're going to get to school. So, are you going to come by bus, are you going to walk, or are you going to use your bike? Let's start with the bus. Check with the bus company the times and the stops where you will be getting on and off. Try the journey to school and back at least twice during the summer holidays before you come to us in September. Go with your parent, carer, older brother or sister. So if you're walking or cycling, then see how long it takes to get to school. So always give yourself plenty of time because we want you here by 8:35 in the morning. Again, practice this during the summer break. One way of getting ready for your learning is to keep reading widely and for pleasure. Short stories, novels, graphic novels, newspapers and non-fiction books. In English, for example, you'll be studying Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. What have you learnt in primary school about the Victorian era? Do you know what it's like for children growing up at this time? And you'll find out more when you read Oliver Twist. Reading is so important. Reading for pleasure, the habit of reading every day. To quote Dr. Seuss, the more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Reading can make you question the world, what you already know and what other people think they know. Books can open doors to other times, countries and even worlds. Reading for pleasure can help you make connections between your learning in every subject at school. To give you a little taste of Year 7 curriculum, in science you'll be looking at gases and the planets. Which is your favourite out of those two? And then also you'll be studying about how plants are formed. In history, you're going to be learning about the Norman Conquest, Christendom, the importance of religion and the Crusades, the struggle between church and crown. In geography, you'll You'll be learning about plate tectonics, rocks, weathering, soils, weather and climate, including the changing climate from the Ice Age to the present. You'll be looking at glaciation, hydrology and coasts. And if you don't know some of those words, maybe have a look at them on Google, or perhaps get a dictionary, because you can use a dictionary when you come here to Arc Alexandra. There is so much for you to learn as you begin your secondary school journey with us. And it's not just academic subjects. During tutor time and PSHE sessions, you'll explore our values and how to apply them at all times. We're looking at the world of work and all the amazing careers you could have, how to be confident and resilient, how to have successful, positive relationships with others, how to keep yourself safe in the actual and virtual world, and how to be a healthy, happy member of the community. Finally, your tutor will be in contact by phone to introduce themselves to you before the summer break. Your tutor is the person you will see at the start of every day at Arc Alexandra, so this will give you the opportunity to say hello and to ask any questions you may have. So Mr. Sully is going to come and speak to you now, and we're so looking forward to your arrival and to get to know you. Keep safe.
Hello Year 6 students, my name is Mr. Sully and I'm going to be your head of year in September when you join us here at Arc Alexandra Academy. Moving from primary to secondary school has always been a big deal, even when I was your age, and this year is no different, except that most of you will not have been at school for a lot longer than the summer holidays. Please try not to worry. Every adult in school is responsible for making your time with us safe, enjoyable and productive as possible. We are all here to equip you academically, socially and morally to be the best that you can be. We all have strengths and weaknesses. Our job is to reduce the gaps and enhance your strengths. Our vision for every student is that you achieve the highest academic results that provide the best opportunities for your future success. You develop the attributes and skills to be both highly employable and to be positive contributors to your community, and that you are creative, emotionally intelligent and physically active so that you can lead a happy and healthy lifestyle. So it doesn't matter what your future aspirations are. You might want to be a pilot, a plumber, a doctor, a dancer, a teacher, a bricklayer, a professional sports person, a solicitor or a scriptwriter. We just ask that you do it to the best of your ability and we will support you all the way. I have every faith in you and your ability to achieve, and you should have faith in us to guide you. I look forward to seeing you all in September when we will start our new journey together. Take care, stay safe, see you soon.